What up, y'all? Jessie Kaling coming at you with a weekly message here for the week of August 27th in 2018. If you would like a healing Reiki session or a personal reading with me, the instructions and descriptions for both services will be down below. You can support the channel in any way. You can like, share, subscribe. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily card pulls, posts, like, share, subscribe there as well. And again, with the personal readings and personal services, you can join me on Patreon, and you can also do any energy exchange donations if you will. All right, suggested is like $5, 777. People do that a lot, which is super cool. All right, so I will see y'all for your individualized message. Use it as you will. Sun, moon, rising, this, that. They are tools for you to make of it what you will. Hello, Taurus, and those drawn to this message. For this week, y'all get the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. The Romance Angels Oracle cards. Let's see what Spirit has to speak about love this week. Love in any of its formats. I do love this deck for its expansive view on any love. Okay, so one more. Right. Y'all are experiencing some turbulence this week, a little bit of turbulence, so just sit tight and keep the end game. This is an extra message that popped out. Keep the end game, the end result in mind of true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You can trade that word romance for adventure, all right? You can. This is worth living. This is experience worth having. It will shape you, sculpt you, mold you into a most beautiful and complex and dedicated piece of art. Let go of control issues. And I wanted to say put behind you as I was saying issues. So let go of control issues. Put them behind you. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So with that image of turbulence on a plane, it's like you're traveling very quickly from one place to another. You are going at jet speeds, baby. It is time for you to let go of what you think is right or how you speak to someone in particular. Just watch your tone of voice there. You really need to let something go. Okay. For the mass populace, yeah, those who are drawn to this message, those who are under the Tauran energy one way, shape, or form, there is a crunch going on. Y'all are being squeezed. Do your best not to seep your issues outside of yourself. When you are strong enough, you can develop a thick skin enough to keep yours, and allow it to circulate through you to create, even if there's pressure, to create a diamond. Come on, babes. You know, it's the pearl of the ocean. You know, it used to be an irritant, and now it is this gorgeous thing. Y'all are experiencing the irritant I'm feeling. It's a mirror this week showing you, and it kind of like, okay, so the mirror is showing you your reflection, and you didn't know how badly burned you were, and upon seeing it, you're like, ooh, you know, the visual stimuli is like, that needs to be taken care of. I didn't realize, like, I thought I was doing okay, when really you were just used to the pain. You see that little bug? You were used to the pain. All right, so that's all that's going on this week for y'all. It might be turbulent. It might be a little rough around the edges, but only to smooth you out. Only for you to apply some more self-love, because we got children. Your love life is being affected by children. And yes, when this card is used for general, especially general love, inner children. All right. The reason why you're not seeing things the way you have wanted to see them is because of those control issues. And the reason why you had control issues is because your inner child had lost control. and not taught control and peace and diffusion and transmutation and all the alchemic, wonderful earthling capabilities of telepathy and connection. And that needs some tending to in your own soul. All right. Your inner child is wounded, and when a kid or overtired, or there's a need. Your inner child needs something, and when your inner child needs something, or when your dog needs something, they will tell you, and if you ignore it, that's when, because these are, to me, yes, these look like 4 to 6 year olds and not toddlers. Toddlers are one thing. Toddlers have absolutely no control. But it's a chance to exercise. You really do need to channel that all mother, all father energy, that only love is real. Whatever side of yourself, if you're the divine, if your divine masculine or divine feminine side is suffering, you may overcompensate in one way or another, right? A balanced child, girl, boy, non-binary, knows how to express their emotions, knows how to use their words, knows how to, be brave and conquer their fear. That's divine masculine sort of energy. The divine feminine has an idea of the outside accomplishment, and they want to have that dream come true, but it's like, okay, but then you have to do it. So there's this balancing here, and maybe the divine masculine energy really is peeking through to provide that balance in the beginning of the week. Getting to know each other, getting to know yourself, getting to know both sides of yourself. Yes, yes, yes. And that's the thing about letting go of control issues. You cannot... All of this is happening inside of yourself. Your little divine masculine and little divine feminine, your formative echoes of your balanced self being knocked off course. So you project everything outside of yourself and you want to control that, when really you got to control the self. So getting to know each other, getting to know the side that has been neglected, or saying yes to pleasures, not giving yourself such a hard time. Really loving every piece of yourself. And it really does start, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is a very internal week. Please apply self-loving therapies. Please take spirit baths. That was the phrase that popped out. Take a spirit bath with maybe a little bit of oil in there, just a little bit, and whatever you want for cleansing, for... Do you want a salt bath? Do you want candles? Having just a candle nearby, that's ultimate transformation. Technically, scientists don't know what fire is. And it's because it's impossible to classify transformation in a physical format as it exists. It's an element of life. I don't know. So getting to know yourselves and really getting to embrace yourselves. And I'm sensing a lot of tears here. I'm sensing crying. I'm sensing a lot of self-soothing happening here. Revelation of love for the self. Of loving yourself, being in love with yourself. You don't need no one else. You really don't. And even if you have someone else, guess what? They're beside you. They are not you. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to get to know yourself. You always got to know yourself. You got to balance yourself. You got to protect that inner child as well. Like, look at that. Look at the divine feminine energy holding on. It's beautiful. They're all communicating with the angels. All having an internal moment. I love it. So, yes, end of the week, flirt. This flirt is an extension of your energy alone. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. That does not mean you have to express it in physical form. You do not have to actually make a gesture. You do not actually have to say anything. You can extend your energy purely with intention. All right. If you're drawn to my channel, you are probably a sensitive. Your story is probably not all that great. You probably don't really know how to operate as a sensitive creature if you A, don't have the instruction, and B, were taught that that's wrong. So just expanding strength in your aura, that can be the first step. And honestly, it can be chosen every minute of every day. And yeah, I just asked if they wanted another example to come through, and the answer was no. So that is very much what this extension of energy is talking about. Having the confidence to it's projecting outward this. It's flipping the script, it's flipping the switch and going like, I'm not going to be affected by other people's vibes. My innocent, divine, true self is going to affect this world. I cannot control this world, but I can control how it affects me by taking control of my own self, by getting to know me and loving every part. True love for you. Right? Give it to yourself. There it is. I'm honored you're here. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself, and you know where to find me.